Guys, welcome back. I know it has been far too long. I have no excuse for it apart from I've just been trying to get as much done as physically possible on the van because I'm getting pushed for time now. I want to keep working hard so I can make sure that this van is ready so that in the summer we can take this out for the first time it's been out in probably years and years. I believe that last time I spoke to you guys I was putting the insulation in the van. I'd started carpeting bits and bobs and I was putting the wires up here for the solar panel. A lot has changed since then and you have to excuse me because I'm probably rusty at vlogging because I haven't been doing it often. So as you can see, all these panels are now all carpeted and covering all the insulation and the solar controller is in place. That's wired up with a kill switch so that I can decide when I want the panel to charge or not because I don't want it to be charging the battery constantly without my say so. The lights are all wired in. Got the kitchen surface lights here. LEDs are now all wired in, which I can show you. You probably won't see it very well because it's not dark, but they come on there and as you can see they are RGB, so you can change the colour to whatever you sort of feel like you want on at the time. The work surfaces have started going back in. There's the kitchen unit, which I've took apart and polished everything on, and these have all been painted up by my dad. The grill and that is all refurbished and back to the standard it should be, so that's all looking smart. These switches here control these little white LEDs underneath that light up the floor. I've covered the bed in pallet wood to sort of give it a beach hut feel so it looks a bit smarter. As you can see the edging's now in, the table base and the laminate floorings in. In this little cupboard down here we have the fuse box, which will have all the stuff. These fuses will all be used, but I haven't wired everything in yet. So that's for the lights, the radio, the fridge, the water pump, all that's going to be run off that. That we have the split charger and the USA leisure battery there. And there's a few other bits and bobs wired in back there. A bit messy up the front, but you will have seen that I had to take all this out to actually get the pedal box out, which was a nightmare of a job, and change the master cylinder on the clutch. So all the panels have started going back on, getting everything nice. A few flowers obviously. Got the optics mount. We have got the optics, they're just not in the van at the moment. Got the new panel on the inside. The panel, if you're wondering, was supplied by Wood for Vans. I'll put the link in the description. They were very swift service and the panel fits great. I just had to trim it myself. It was made from plywood, but it was a very good fit. As you can see, everything, all the cutouts are perfect, well, near enough perfect. So yeah, fits nice, and the one on the back boot was supplied by them as well. Now you may have seen in the intro video that the van was on a dyno. Now, since I've had the van, there's been running issues with it. It hasn't really ran very smoothly. You have to keep blipping the throttle to keep it going. It had barely any power at all. I've had multiple people look at it and no one really could put their finger on what it was. So I took it over to Ben at BH Performance in Kings Benford, who popped it on his dyno and soon found out that it was running 11 brake horsepower. So obviously there was quite a few things wrong. It took him, I think it was 2 days, he started investigating straight away as soon as he was there. For one, the jets were the wrong size. Also, the jet in the right carb was smaller than the one in the left carb. So I don't know who did that. The timing was out and the float levels were wrong. Now it's developing a nice amount of power that it's been able to be drivable, usable, doesn't feel underwhelmed when you're driving it on the motorway. You can sit quite comfortably, no overheating, it runs smooth. And obviously now it's got the MP system on the back. It's running sweet and it sounds sweet as well. Also, just a quick 3 thank yous. On the Facebook club, T25 Owners Club, there is a chap on there called Gary Lasers. I believe that's his Facebook page as well. If not, I will link his page in the description. He sells awesome laser cut keyrings and fobs and badges, anything really that you can cut from stainless steel he provides. He cut me this. I think that was only £8 off him, so if he's got offers on as well, obviously there's discounts and things like that. Go check out his page, see if there's anything you want. He does different ones, not just T25, there's T3, T4, like the T2s, all that sort of thing. So just check it out, see what you think, let me know, tell him I sent you. Also, window rubbers. I couldn't find these rubbers basically anywhere for this van specifically. A guy popped up to me on Facebook, he's like, yeah, I've got some of those. I said a version that's the same as the rubbers, so I got some. They fit so snugly all the way around the window, and they're nice and easy to install. And obviously when the window is wound up, if I can just wind that up quickly, bear with me, they sit nice and tight and seal really well. But yeah, they sit lovely. So I couldn't have asked for a better seal on them. I did both sides of them. Obviously it's pointless changing one of them. So there you go, there's the other side. Nice seal all the way around. Sits in the gap perfectly. And then ends off where the other window scraper is that I need to replace. But yeah, those definitely worth a buy if you're looking for some window rubbers, because they fit perfectly, and for the price I paid for them, it was great. Thank you so much guys for the support on the channel. It's been growing recently so well. In the past couple of months we've had a lot of subscribers and we've just surpassed 700. We're at about 711 I believe now. So it's really growing as a channel, and I'm really happy for all the support that you guys are giving me, because it shows that you enjoy the content that I'm making for you and it's not going to waste. So thank you very much for that guys. Keep liking, subscribing and sharing with your friends, and hopefully we can get to 1,000 before summer. Take care guys.